Okay, who do we have here?
So I'm Emma Friedman, and I'm from Santa Cruz, California.
Yay, Emma Friedman. All right, what school?
I go to Stanford Online High School.
And what grade are you in?
I'm a freshman.
Freshman, awesome. Tell me about your project.
So for the past 4.5 years, I've been interested in orangutan conservation. The orangutans are endangered because the forests that they live in, the rainforests of Borneo, are being cut down, and the leading cause of deforestation is conversion of rainforest to palm oil plantations. So in December 2013, the leading palm oil trader called Wilmar International published a policy to reduce their environmental impacts. So I wanted to look at the effects of this policy on the sustainability of orangutan populations. So I created a simulation in Python, and I used data from multiple sources to model 36 orangutan populations in 11 different scenarios with varying implementations of the Wilmar policy. And then I analyzed the sustainability of each scenario.
I'm impressed already.
Thank you.
Freshman! Wow! Can't wait to see what you do when you're in 10th grade.
These are the various scenarios. So the first finding was that the policy that if there is no intervention, no policy, no human intervention to what's going on now, the orangutans could be extinct within 100 years. If with the policy, it's not enough to protect the orangutans from extinction because of poaching. So I looked at what if we reduce poaching, but there's no policy, and that's also not enough. Taken together, a poaching reduction and the policy is the first time we see sustainable populations. And then with a change to the policy modeled protecting the lowland mosaic land, there's an almost 10% increase in number of sustainable populations. The final finding was that the baseline scenarios showed that there are 4 populations that are actually unsustainable even in this ideal situation. And so they should be connected to other areas to increase sustainability, or they could be traded to industry for protection of lowland mosaic land. So as a summary of my findings, additions to the policy should be the protection of lowland mosaic land. Poaching should be reduced to less than 0.5%, and I have some ideas of how that could be added to the policy and implemented. And then those unsustainable populations should be abandoned or traded, should be connected or traded. And then, so this is the second year of this study. I can tell you more about the first year if you're interested. But in the future, I plan on publishing my work so I can share it with the palm oil industry, because we need to work together on finding a solution to this problem. It's an immediate issue, and palm oil is not bad. It just needs to be deforestation free. It needs to be sustainable, and the economies of Indonesia and Malaysia depend on it. So we need to find a balance.
Are you a homeschool?
I am kind of homeschooled. I'm a part-time student at Stanford Online High School, but basically a part-time homeschooler.
Oh, interesting. Wow. I am so impressed. So you did a lot of statistical and calculus programming in Python? Is that what you did?
Yeah, I can show you my simulation. I was just getting out of my binder.
I'd love to see it. Okay, why orangutans?
When I was 10 years old, I traveled to Borneo for the first time, and I witnessed the deforestation firsthand, and I learned about how they're endangered, and I'm part of the problem. And so I started a nonprofit called jungleheroes.org to raise awareness. And in the past year, I've started presenting internationally at schools and conferences and holding workshops to help kids start their own projects. So the goal of Jungle Heroes is basically to get young people around the world engaged in conservation of the environment, and to inspire them to do this through the conservation of orangutans in the rainforest.
Okay, a hint. You should start with that.